So this is manifesting the easy way. I'm going to try and keep it as simple as I can. I know some of you have been, I was sent out a message saying if anyone wanted it, and a few of you wrote back saying that you do want it. So I'm just going to do a basic of it because it's quite a complicated thing. It took me like 6 years to work out what was going on. So I'm going to try and keep it dead simple for you. So what is it? Like the law of attraction, I've got all my notes everywhere. Law of attraction is about getting what you want. That's basically the gist of it. And this is going to be like basics on how to do it. So you need to understand 3 universal principles. You need to understand the law of attraction, the law of vibration, and you just need to kind of get your head at like just a basic law of space. Okay, and look, it's not called space, it's called something, but that's just what I call it, the law of vacuum. So, law of attraction, you'll have probably all heard of The Secret. I read the book, couldn't get my head around it, watched the video, couldn't get my head around it more, kept rereading it for like a year, 2 years. Sorry, I'm just looking at my dog. She's just pottering around, a year, 2 years. And I didn't get anywhere with it because no one ever said that it's not just about turning your thoughts from shitty thoughts into positive thoughts. No one said that. So you the law of attraction is about having positive thoughts and negative thoughts and trying to divide the two. It only takes 17 seconds for a thought to manifest, so you need to remember that as well. So if you are thinking negatively, if you hold that thought for more than 17 seconds, you are manifesting negative crap. And it works positively as well. So if you're manifesting positive stuff, if you hold it for more than 17 seconds, your positive stuff is manifesting. That's the gist of it. That's how easy that is. In principle, it's easy. Actually doing it is something completely different. The next law that you need to get is the law of vibration. So everything has a different vibrational frequency. And this is important, right? So chair is frequency, tarot decks have frequency, I have a frequency, notepads have a frequency, you have a frequency. When we're happy and we feel like we're skipping in circles and running around and doing things we enjoy, that is when we have a high vibrational frequency. When we feel crappy and sad and worrying that someone hasn't texted you back or missing them and lonely, that is a negative frequency. Okay? Remember that. And then the third one is the law of vacuum. It isn't called that. I don't know what it's called. But in Ali's little head, that's how I work it out. And that is if a space is created anywhere, it has to be filled with something equal to that space. Okay, you just need an understanding of that, right? You don't really need to understand why or whatever. It's just that basic that you need to understand it. So you have to merge the law of vibration and the law of attraction together. So to manifest a thought into reality, you have to have a positive thought and you have to be at a high vibrational frequency. That's it. That's it. Okay? It sounds easy, but actually when you're doing it and you're working through it, it's really hard because we all have crap days and life gets us down and twin flames get us down, and in general, life can just get on top of you and you start manifesting negative things. And if you're obsessing over something, like you do with the twin flames, like you get a yearning and longing, then you're pressing pause on it as well because the universe just doesn't understand it. And you're up and down, you know, you're telling the universe what you don't want, like, why has he not contacted me? What's he doing? Who's he with? Blah, blah, blah. You're pressing pause on everything, okay? So in principle, it's as easy as just trying to turn your thoughts around, doing something you enjoy, and that's it. It's not that easy. Well, yeah, in principle it's easy, but it's not quite so easy. So, what you should do is, they did like this rice experiment. I'll put a link to it, I'll put some links in the description to like books and stuff as well. This rice experiment, and it's about positive and negative thoughts. And there's 2 jars, and they put boiled rice in them. One says good and one says bad. And to the good rice, like, I love you, you're amazing, you're the perfect rice. And to the bad rice, a bad jar, like you're bad rice, I hate you, you're horrible rice. And in like 3 weeks, you can see a massive difference between the two, and that's how quickly positive and negative thoughts react and things manifest. Some of you will have noticed it, like if you've asked for signs for the universe and you've got a sign really quickly. 17 seconds, you can try it, have a go, ask the universe for either a sign or, one I like doing is saying, universe, show me something beautiful. And see how quickly it takes for something to happen. It won't take long, and that is how quick manifesting works. What you've done by saying, universe, show me something beautiful, is you've said it, and then you've released it, you've let it go. That's the hard bit, okay? So if you focus on love, because it's a love channel, isn't it? So if you wanted, let's go, I only need one example. Let's go with soulmate. So you want your soulmate to come into your life. You need to create space by being in the question. So you'd be like, dear universe, what can I be and do to bring my soulmate into my life? Thank you, so be it, so it is. That's that one. Dear universe, what can I be and do to bring my twin flame back into my life? So be it, so it is. Or, if you're not sure if you want your twin, you have to be really clear on what you want. Dear universe, if it isn't my twin, please send me someone better that I will love equal or more than. That's it. That's it. But as soon as you've done it, you have to let it go. You cannot hold on to that energy, because if you hold on to it, you're pausing it. Okay? Another thing you can do is, the people will talk about gratitude. Gratitude isn't as strong as appreciation. If you are appreciative of something, it's stronger. So, dear universe, I'm appreciative that my twin is back in my life. Thanks, so be it, so it is. Dear universe, I'm appreciative I've got my soulmate in my life. Thank you. So be it, so it is. Dear universe, I'm appreciative that if it isn't my twin flame, it's someone better that I will love equally or more than. So be it, so it is. That's it. But you have to let it go. And you have to do these things on a high vibrational frequency. So you have to feel okay at the time of doing it. If you're sad and you're longing and you're wanting it, it won't manifest. So it's a good idea to write down about 10 things that make you feel happy. So I've got my list from like years ago, and this was before I got run over. So I've got like dancing and walking and singing. I'm a terrible singer. Going to Glastonbury, that's like Mecca for spiritual people in England, and actually the whole world. They call it the heart chakra of the universe, well, of the world, not the universe. Seeing friends, having coffee, painting my nails, things that make you happy, playing with my dog, spending time with my children, anything really, anything that you enjoy, sitting on a swing in the middle of the sunshine. Anything that you can suddenly just pick up a high vibration from, listening to YouTube, listening to music, listening to heavy metal, whatever you're into, tarot cards. So when you're feeling rubbish, you can just pick up something and it will start to raise your vibration where you can start manifesting from. When you get a thought, it gathers momentum, okay? So if it's a positive thought or a negative thought, it gathers momentum. If it's a positive one, you've all had it, where you've been like, oh, I haven't heard from him or her. I haven't heard from him. And then it goes to what they're doing, who they're with, are they lying, what's going on, what don't I know about, blah, 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 blah. And it gathers and it gathers and it gathers and it creates this massive speed. That's a negative one. A positive one will also do the same. So, oh, I've heard from him. Oh, I feel happy. Oh, everything's great. And emotionally, and your energy just completely lifts. It completely lifts. So it's about doing the small little things to raise your vibration up. That's what you need to know. You need to keep that vibration high and try to keep your negative thoughts to less than 17 seconds. If you do get your negative thoughts, the best thing to do is break the cycle. So in the Ways of Abraham Hicks, that's someone that I suggest you either read or watch on the internet. I love them. I think they're brilliant. Everyone's got a different opinion on it. For me, it's been one of the best things for manifesting for me. And they say, like, when you get that momentum going and it's negative, you have to go general. So think again of something that makes you happy, or something that you enjoy, or even if it's not something, what shall I have for lunch? Or I wonder if I can get my printer to work, or oh, let's watch TV. You know, anything like that to break that momentum building up, because it gathers it. And you know, and this is the hardest thing to do in manifesting, is when you know what you want, you can obsess over it and it can gather momentum, but in a negative way. So you have to try and let it go. It's the easiest thing to say. It's not the easiest thing to do at all. But it works. So some examples for me, like, I'm not in union, but I am with my twin. So we're on and off, as always. We're on at the moment. But when we've had our separations, I've always said to, like, oh, dear universe, what can I be and do? Bring my twin flame back to my life. And he's come back. This time that we broke up last time, I decided I'd had enough, right? So I wrote a list of my soulmate. This is how to manifest like a soulmate. You wrote a list of, like, your dream person, right? So this is something you can do. If you want to do it for your twin, I wouldn't put, like, manifesting my twin. Keep your options open. The more space that you give, the more the universe can fill it with things that are equal to or more than. So on this he's good looking, he wants to see the world with me, we can go away together, must love dogs, must be clean, around hygiene in home, look after himself, clever, committed to a monogamous relationship, supports me spiritually, understands the importance of my faith, my parents and family love him, live close enough to see each other a few times a week, magnetic spark, passionate, bounce off each other, compatible sex drive, likes to have a coffee and a chat in the morning. Problem is with this list, so me and my twin ended, and I manifested this rapidly within a week or two. I had this guy and I really thought, oh yeah, this could be the one. But there were things on here that I had put that I had not realised that I put, and this is why I say be careful what you wish for, because I wrote on this list 3 times about cuddling, and this guy would not stop hugging me. Everywhere where I went, I'm not talking like a little hug, everywhere I went, it was loads of cuddles, and it was too much for me, and I had to say, you know what, back away a bit. And in the end, we didn't work, we just weren't compatible, you know, wish for all the best type thing, no bad feelings, but it was just how quickly it can happen when you let it go. So I let my twin go and thought, right, that's it, I'm completely done. Soulmate comes in, 6 weeks with soulmate, twins back, and I got me and the soulmate broke up despite my twin. Like, we weren't going to work, we weren't compatible, and my twin came back. Because you manifest it when you let the situation go, you leave it be. I hope that makes sense to you. So some things that you can do is you can write a list. I put it in a sealed envelope, and on the envelope I put, dear universe, I now release my intentions to you of my dream man / woman if you're a male. You can create a space, like, in your home, so clear a drawer out or clear a space in your wardrobe out, because that has to be filled with something equal to. Another thing you can do is that helps with it is acting as if they're already part of your life, which is why I say on some of the videos 2 coffee cups every morning. So get your 2 coffee cups down, say night to them, plan your holiday that you would have with them, get some travel brochures and be like, right, here and here. Anything that you would do as if they were already part of your life, you know. That's a good thing to do. You can also write a letter to them saying, like, what you could give to them, so that can be creating space for it to be filled, because you're saying, I've got this space, I've got availability, I can look after you, me and my dog would love you, I can do you tarot readings, you know, stuff like that. It creates space, and that has to be filled again. What else can you do? I'm just talking about soulmates, but you can do it with money, you can do anything like that. The other thing that's important to know about is the difference between gratitude and appreciation. So if you wanted to try things a different way, you can, people say, oh, gratitude, attitude for gratitude. Ugh. Appreciation, right? It's stronger, it has more momentum. So, dear universe, I'm appreciative my twin flame is back in my life. Dear universe, I'm appreciative you sent me my soulmate. Dear universe, I'm appreciative I've cleared off my past expenditures. Don't ever call it debt, guys. Debt is a negative word. Past expenditures, if you're talking about money. You know, you can do that. And there's this other technique that I was just going to talk you through, and it's called manifesting ritual. So what you would do, you would come up with a statement. So, I am appreciative I have cleared my debt. No, not debt. Past expenditure. I am appreciative I've cleared my past expenditures. I just said that, didn't I? I'm appreciative my twin is back. I'm appreciative my twin has messaged me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, so it is. I tend to say thank you 3 times as well because that builds momentum. So an example would be, let me give you a proper, dear universe, I'm appreciative my twin flame has texted me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, so it is. But you have to let it go after you've said it. So this ritual, what you do is for 5 nights in a row, if you break it, if you don't do it one night, you've got to start again. And trust me, it's a big, you've got to be appreciative while you're doing it, but tell you, your hand aches. You have to write your statement 55 times for 5 nights in a row. And it can happen really, really quickly. Like, I've got ones from when me and my twin broke up. First time we broke up, and it was like, dear universe, I'm appreciative that I've gone to my soulmate's gig. No, scrap that. Dear universe, I'm appreciative that my twin flame has asked me to his gig. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, so it is. A week later, I was at his gig. So it can work, but you have to let it go. If you do that, and you write that statement out 55 times for 5 nights in a row, do it at night time, because then you're building it while you're sleeping, and when you're sleeping, your thoughts aren't getting in the way. And that's a really good thing you can do as well for manifesting. Ancient manifesting ritual, it's called. You can try that. There's a lady called Sarah Prout who's really, really good. I know she runs a manifesting academy. Some of the stuff, I mean, this is just stuff I've picked up from different places as I've gone along my journey, you know, and these are just what I've learned, and try and keep it as easy as I can for you. But there's some really good books out there as well. The Game of Life and How to Play It, that's a really good one. Anything Abraham Hicks is brilliant. And you can manifest it for all sorts of situations. I've just focused on love because that's what we're here for, isn't it? This is the channel. So there's that. Write a high vibration formula. Write 10 things that make you happy, so that when you're feeling rubbish, you can go and do one of those 10 things and you'll be bouncing and you'll be ready to manifest, and you can do your ritual then. Or you can say, dear universe, I'm appreciative of this, that and the other. I would only ever say things when you're in that high vibration, and it doesn't really, I tend to, if I'm in a high vibration, I'll say it as much as I can, really, but it doesn't specifically matter. If you're in a low vibration, don't do anything because you're hitting pause. If you're in a high vibration, say it as much as you want. If you're in a low vibration, break the momentum of it by doing something you enjoy to raise your vibration higher again. Try it with something small this week and let me know how you get on. If you want to, I mean, what we can do is in readings, like if you'd rather, like some of you, if you want a manifesting plan with me, I can show, we could draw up like your own manifesting ritual thing that you can do to help you move along the way. We can do individual plans and that with you. So if you want to do that, I can do that with you as well. If you want a reading and you want a bit of that in it as well, we can do that. It's not a problem. So just let me know. But yeah, that's it, really. The basics of it. That's what you need to know. That will help you along the way. So Being the question, appreciative, keep your vibration high, create space for things to come, and what's the last one? That manifesting ritual. There's 5 techniques there to help you along the way. I've tried to keep it short and as easy to understand as I can. If you've got any questions, write them in the comments box. If you want to know more, drop me an email to mysticlovetarot@gmail.com and take it from there. You'll be fine, you'll be fine. It's all about merging the vibration and the attraction together. That's what you have to do to make things manifest easy. Try it with something small and let me know how you get on, and then you can work towards bigger things. Or try it with something big. Ask for £2,000 tonight and see how long, you don't put a time limit on it as well, because sometimes things take longer to manifest. Like, some things are really, really quick. Like my house contracts, I knew my house was going to go, obviously because I'm psychic, aren't I? But I knew the house contract my house sale was going to go through. And I managed to get my flat. They went through at 5 o'clock in the evening. I had a new flat by 11 o'clock in the morning because I was like, universe, I need this. And then it came. Debt, past expenditures. You can do it with that. You can do it with anything you want. But you've got to be in the right merging of appreciation and vibration. And the law of vacuum will just help you along the way. That's just something you need, a basic kind of, alright, space needs to be filled. Which is why when you ask a question, you're creating space for things to come to you. I hope that makes sense to you. I hope it's as easy to understand as I'm hoping it is. But yeah, if you've got any questions or want to know more, or if you want us to do your own personal one, let me know. Alright guys, speak to you later. Bye.